Let's talk about how you talk to yourself because it's probably kind of shitty, like most people. And this is a big thing that I see, especially when I bring on new clients or I work with clients, even over a month, 2, 3 months, or 6 months. I see a lot of people who speak negatively to themselves because that's all they know. And that's how other people speak to them. And maybe you're from the Northeast like I am, and we just shit on each other all the time because that's the real truest way that we show affection. It's actually not healthy. And Bruce Lee has a great quote about how you talk to yourself and how it matters. I'm not going to get into it. But my client reminded me of another quote from a book called No More Mr. Nice Guy by Dr. Robert Glover, where he says, fear is at the cellular level. And I will tell you that everything is at the cellular level, including how you talk to yourself. So one of the stories that I caught my client saying in this last session was, I'm bad at talking to women. And I said, hey, story that you're telling yourself, is that actually true? And he goes, well, I think it is. And I said, yeah, you think it is. I said, what if you thought the opposite? What is the exact opposite? And he's like, well, I'm good at talking to women. And I said, okay, well, how does that feel? And he's like, oh, actually it kind of feels a little bit better. He's like, but I don't believe it. I was like, well, you're going to have to continue to tell yourself that because positive gaslighting works 2 ways. You don't have to negatively gaslight another person or yourself. And it doesn't always have to be ego-based, but how you talk to yourself matters. If I let other people constantly tell me that I'm an idiot and that I'm just some jokester and some random dude on the internet giving people shitty advice, and I started to believe that, I would probably start to cower. My confidence would go down and I wouldn't be able to speak authentically anymore. But that's not the story that I listen. That's not the story that any of my friends or family say. But maybe I do. I don't know. I feel like I give out pretty good authentic advice, and the story that I tell myself is that, hey, I'm taking wisdom and lessons that I've learned from my life and putting that out on the internet, because if I can change one other person's life from one video that I've made out of all time, then that's worth it to me, right? Because I want people to not have to go through pain. I want people to be able to better their lives. I want people to be and feel empowered. I want people to live positively and not live in a fear or a victimhood mindset. I want people to feel good. Because if I can teach you how to think properly, and if I can inspire you to live greatly, you can inspire others around you. And now we all live in better communities, better cities, better states, a better country. That's a win for all of us, a better world. So how you talk to yourself matters. Do not let other people speak to you in a negative way, ever. And also ensure that you are positively speaking about yourself. I'm healthy. I deeply love and accept myself. I never lose, either win or I learn. 3 simple things that I say to myself all the time. I deeply love and accept myself, right? I've never lose, I either win or I learn. And hey, I lift others up and empower others on a daily basis. And I am grateful that I have the chance to do that. Start talking to yourself better. That stuff matters. And I train my clients on this from a neuroscience perspective, because once they get this and they do this, I can hear it and I can see it, I can say it, and then I can teach more advanced tactics, all right? Most people co-create the present moment with the past in mind, and it's with a rough, traumatic story that they've experienced. Start co-creating your present moment with a positive future, a positive belief, a positive expectation, and watch the rest of your life absolutely transform. Hit me up for one-on-one coaching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.